How's it going today? I figure it was high time to bring in a brand new locale into the collection, and boy oh boy do I have a treat for you all today. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Foxy Azure, also known as Drinky Fox Twink, in these Discord DMs you can see right here. Now, Mr. Foxy Azure, he's a man of many masks. Okay, he's a furry. He's an alcoholic. He's a COG the Cow fanboy. He likes to remind everyone he lives in Maine. He doesn't drive a car. Because in his words, that's just his lifestyle there. He's a man in his late 30s. He has a thing for early 20s-year-old women. Says that they're perfect for him because, they're just so goddamn breedable. And, the other day, I was in a Discord call with him and a couple of other people. And, he was throwing a temper tantrum. Saying that when he erotically role-played with a couple of people there, he never once said that he was perfectly fine with role-playing with someone pretending that they have a gigantic wolf cock there. So as we go through these DMs, I want you to keep this question in the back of your mind, dear. Does this sound someone who is in no way, shape, or form not okay with getting some dog dick in him, at least in the role-playing sense, or does this sound like a person who is perfectly fine getting some dog dick deep inside him? Role-playing! In the role-playing sense, naturally. Anyway, so Drinky Fox Twink on February 21st of 2023, literally this year, swallows visibly, muzzle agape, breath staggered, best seller. And here we have his lover, Mr. Vicious Nut Bar, grabs you by your shoulder and kisses you without warning, watching you blush, knowing how much this is turning you on as you try to deny it. Mostly playing, I'll stop, hee hee, unless you're into it, hee hee. Foxy Azure, eyes wide and squeaking. And here he replies to Vicious Nut Bar saying, "Did I fucking safe word XD?" Vicious Nut Bar, what was safe word XD? Foxy Azure says, "Yellow, for the record, XD." Vicious Nut Bar says, I don't hear any objections, Foxy, and this seems to be telling me you're liking this precious thigh into your throbbing length. By the way, another fun fact about our little Foxy friend here. He claims that he was in a porno about 10 years ago. And sadly, this porno has since been lost to the ether. And he was definitely in a porno. He was definitely fucking a woman there, according to him. But as we continue to go through these DMs, I just need you to keep this question in the back of your mind as well. Does this sound like someone who would definitely be fucking someone in a porno movie, or does this sound like this person would definitely be the bottom? Would definitely be the The one getting all the dick in the porno there. Just keep that question in the back of your mind there as we continue to go through these DMs between Mr. Fox Azure and Mr. Nutbar here. So anyway, continuing. Trembles and squirms, attempted to slide away from the wall, turning his muzzle away. Vicious Nutbar. Oh, come now, Fox. I know you're into it. Teasingly grabs your length as he pins you to the floor, teeth against your throat as you feel the heat of his breath against your neck. His length visibly throbbing against his pants. Fox Azure cries out when you grab him, squeaks when you pin him, and whimpers as you get his neck in your jaws. Please. Whimpers and gulps, neck muscles rolling in your bite. Vicious Nutbar, his length presses against yours as his teeth just barely digs into your neck. So is this what you want, Foxy the Wolf? Strokes both lengths through their cloths as he overpowers the fox. So crowd roll. To make you more comfortable, do you want me to go with a larger than normal lean or close to hyper lean? Fox Azure says, let's avoid hyper for now. Hyper's the extra stuff, right? COG the Cow's most loyal soldier, everyone. COG the Cow's most loyal soldier. This is one of COG the Cow's fanboys, folks. If he's not getting himself involved in gay shit like this, he's buying COG the Cow merch and making fun of Ralph on the daily. Oh, and also trying to hook up with very, very young women. Very young women. Because, in his words, they are breedable. They are very, very breedable. Anyway. Continuing, Vicious Nutbar says, well, Hyper being the wolf has 2 feet of dick. And it go into what that would do. I could tone that down a lot if I just go with large. I don't consider these encounters lore-strike. So I can bend the rules of his character, hee hee. Fox Azure. Oh, I figured this wasn't lore-strict. If this was lore-strict, my character wouldn't be afraid in the slightest, and would have easily gotten away. XD! Squirms beneath the wolfman, writhing his arms to free his wrists. Oh. Vicious Nutbar. Vicious is a gunslinger werewolf with extreme adrenaline abilities. Basically, sees fights in slow motion. Possible to kill. That would be an insanely long fight. LOL. Vicious Nutbar replies to Fox Azure, saying, without much effort, he tears both of their clothes off, scratching your sides with his claws, as he pressing his huge member against yours, stroking both as he bites down on your shoulder, just a little. I wonder if I can make a were-fox out of you. In case you're wondering, Katie Mystery here. This is that's the woman, our boy here really wants to, or wanted to, I should say, breed with, because in his words, she is very young, and, is also a virgin, apparently, at least according to our special little boy here. I had messaged her earlier because, Foxy here, he was having a bit of a meltdown having a bit of a meltdown, and they got into a bit of a spurred fight in a Gilded Pooh's very own Discord server. That's gonna be a story for another video, I wager. But, basically, she eventually just got bored and fucked off, and, rather than just taking his fucking W and shutting the fuck up, our little Foxy boy here, he just had to keep on running his fucking mouth, had to keep on fucking talking shit about her when she's not even in the fucking server to defend herself. Which is just as much of a fucking baby bitch move as talking shit about someone while you got them blocked. So, yeah. I decided that, I was gonna let her know what the hell he was saying, and, now as a result of that, Mr. Foxy is a bit upset about me, Well, I mean, that's what happens when you start acting like a massive faggot around me there, Foxy boy. You get your shit kicked in. Anyway, where was I? Here we go. Vicious Nutbar replies to our little Foxy friend saying, without much effort, he tears both of their clothes off, scratching your sides with his claws as he pressing his huge member against yours, stroking both, as he bites down on your shoulder, just a little. I wonder if I can make a werewolf out of you, hee hee. Fox Azure says, yelps, and trembles. Please don't hurt me. A stream of tears begins to seep down from his eyes. Vicious Nutbar. The wolf giggles as he throws your legs over his shoulders and slides his length between your legs, teasingly prodding his tip against your hull. Fox Azure swallows and presses onto your chest with both paws. Hey, kinda fast, eh? Nervously titters. Vicious Nutbar leans down and licks your lips as he presses his tip into you. I probably need to go. I probably need to get to bed in a few minutes. Fox Azure says, rest well. Vicious Nutbar says, let's continue later. Colon 3. Vicious Nutbar. Didn't expect the thing to go live, lol. About to off though, lol. Fox Azure says, how do you mean, get off? Winking emoji. Vicious Nutbar. Maybe more than one way. X3. Fox Azure replies to Vicious Nutbar saying, gasps, as you lick at him and presses back onto you shakily in a vain attempt to push you off. Look, let's start over here. I didn't mean anything. I'm really not much. Look at me! Vicious Nutbar on February 22nd, 2023. Hey, Foxy! Colon 3. Fox Azure replies with a nervous emoji. I take it you're not gonna have an issue with my werewolf's knotted cock? LOL. I won't mention it in the RP if you still want to play. Up to you either way. Fox Azure. Ah. So he's got that kind of anatomy. Nervous emoji. Low. It's fine. Now that right there, that whole... I take it you're not going to have an issue with my werewolf's knotted cock, lol. Fox Azure was in fucking Vlad's Discord server throwing the mother of all temper tantrums saying, no, no, I never agreed to it. No, no, we never did that. I told him no. I told him no. And now here he is. Now here he is. February 22nd, 2023, this year at 9:40 p.m. So he's got that kind of anatomy. Nervous emoji, lol, it's fine. Okay? I know, what a fucking shocker. A cock the cow fanboy being a fucking liar. Who saw that coming? Anyway, let us continue. Vicious Nut Bar. Oh, my bad. That was meant for Finny. Fox Azure. Oh, what's with the trailer? Vicious Nut Bar. Be right back. Vicious Nut Bar replies to Fox Azure saying, so X is trying to sell all his cars and the trailer to buy a new car. Figured Finn might be interested. Kinda helps me out a little too. Vicious Nut Bar replies to Fox Azure again. Teasingly prods against your hole. I hope you're a stretchy fox. Fox Azure says, trembles, and strains his paw against you. And if I'm not? Vicious Nut Bar replies to Fox Azure saying, holding her legs tight to his chest, he slowly pushes his length into you, stretching you little by little. Meh, be a little sore walking for a while. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Our little boy's about to get some werewolf cock in him, even though he really wanted to let us all know he's not into that shit. But anyway, let's continue. Fox Azure says, winces. Wait. Vicious Nut Bar bites down on your leg as he slowly continues pushing forward. Fox Azure squeaks as you bite down. Okay, I'll cooperate. Stops pushing against your chest. Please, just take it easy. Vicious Nut Bar smiles as he slows his thrust a little. Hehe. You pretend to resist, but I know you want this. God, you're tight, by the way. Fox Azure whimpers and squirms a little. I'm a gasps, and his eyes shoot open. I've never done this before. Vicious Nut Bar leans down and kisses you as he plunges balls deep into you. Fox Azure screams out, muzzle agape. Ow. Vicious Nut Bar grins as he looks down, hilted inside of you, ready for more. Fox Azure winces again and looks up again with one eye open. Was I ever? Vicious Nut Bar. Maybe not. But you're complaining less. He draws back slowly, thrusting back in, trying to let you get used to his girth. Fox Azure whimpers and trembles. Doesn't seem like I have much of a say in the matter. Vicious Nut Bar replies to Fox Azure, saying, slowly begins to pick up the pace as he feels you loosening your grip around him. Fox Azure winces and begins to pant, still trembling slightly. Vicious Nut Bar pants as his thrusts begin coming faster and faster as his lust begins to consume him. Fox Azure yelps out in time, with a thrust through clenched teeth with an occasional whimper, eyes tightly flinching. You know, for a man who was throwing a temper tantrum in Gilded Pooh's Discord server voice chat the other day, saying how he did not agree to receive some imaginary wolf cock inside him, he seems to be a real big fan of receiving some wolf cock right now there. It's almost as if he's a massive fucking liar. But then again, what do you expect from COG the Cow fanboys? I mean, come on. Anyway, Vicious Nutbar says he changes his grip, grabbing your hips as his claws dig into you. His balls begin to slap against your ass as the large wolf becomes more and more forceful. With his thrusts, you can feel a little blood trickling off of your back as his claws dig into you. Fox Azure says, "Ah, ow, be gentle," he barks, whimpering, tears welling up. Vicious Nutbar, I'm gonna have to come back to this. I'm fatting a bit too much at this point. X3, having fun. Fox Azure says, enjoying it yourself? Vicious Nutbar says, yeah, but always kind of try to be sure you're into it. I don't like pushing people that don't want it. Oh, he definitely fucking wants it. He may tell you otherwise, but he definitely wants that werewolf cock. Fox Azure says, it's alright. ERP normally isn't really my thing. Vicious Nutbar. For me, I usually jave a faster pace with this kind of thing. Rape isn't directly my thing, so I'm kinda trying to roll with it. Oh boy. Oof. Fox Azure says, glad we're talking about it then. I thought this was kinda fast. And, that's all the fucking DMs I managed to get from this, but, yeah. This is Mr. Fox Azure. Again, you know, he's a massive COG the Cow fanboy. He really wants to let everyone know, his massive hate boner for Ethan Ralph. He's a massive alcoholic who is living in Maine. He tries to go after women in their early 20s because, in his words, they're just so goddamn breedable. And even though he will scream to the heavens above that when he erotically roleplays with other grown men, he does not want wolf penis inside him, as you could tell, he definitely is a big fan of wolf penis there. So, yep, that's Fox Azure. Something tells me this is not going to be the last video I do on him, but, he wanted to be an annoying little faggot. And he thought he can get away with being an annoying little faggot, especially with someone like me around, but, I think it's, time to put this little Foxy in his place there. I think it's time that someone finally put this little fox in his place. Anyway, have a good one.